Hi guys, welcome to the video. This video I'll be showing you the latest Java Snapshot. So I want to show you guys what happens when you do like create a new world or just load in a world. They made a change. So this is the recent Java Snapshot 25W31A. The Java team is now back. We got our first snapshot for this release cycle. From what I can see, all the things that are for the fall drop, you can see I just checked. It is on by default. You know no experimental toggles needed for it, just like Bedrock Edition. And I'm going to show you guys. Look at there's this new there's this new bar here that says that also loads across when you load in a new world or when you create a new world. Both instances you see this new screen right here, this new bar. I like it. That bar is cool. So here's everything that is in this week's Java snapshot. This is of course 25W31A. If we search up copper, you can see here's everything we have for copper. We have the copper chests, of course, but we have the copper golem statues, which are basically the same. So I'm going to show you the things that are on Java now that used to be Bedrock exclusive. You can see we do have. I love how they also introduced some new things in this week's Java snapshot, but I think it's just really cool. And you see here we go. That's new. I'm going to grab the copper block, and I'm also going to grab a pumpkin because I'm going to summon a copper golem. We'll see. Sorry. There you go. It works just like the normal Bedrock one. But guys, let me see if this is actually a thing. Let me see. Yeah, you can see Java. No, my versions work. Yeah, you see that's a bug right there. They need to fix the copper golem. That's a bug with the copper golem that you're going to experience, or the copper golem animation when he's idle basically is weird compared to Bedrock edition. So you of course right click again will give you the item back, which I just think is really cool. Then if you grab if you grab a horse, then we tame it. Let me tame it for you guys. There you go. Now if I just do this, here's this. I don't know if it oxidizes. I don't think it oxidizes, but here's a new thing that does oxidize. The lightning rod. The lightning rod does now oxidize. And here are the new states it comes in. So here we go. So that's the normal lightning rod, but then it'll slowly oxidize. I love this. I love this attention to detail. I love how they finally, and like this was added. Like if you don't know the lightning rod was added in 1.19, and so it's been years since we've gotten the lightning rod, and I can't believe it's taken this long for them to introduce this change here. And then another cool change is that if you push F3 plus F5, I think, yeah, F3 plus F5, you can see this is like a new debug menu, and this is how you can customize the debug screen. That's right, in vanilla Minecraft you can now customize your debug screen on Java edition only. You can change the debug screen that appears when you push F3, and you can see you can have it on to always, or you can turn it off. And here's what's on by default. Here's what is on by default, and you can see this is the default thing. What happens if we do? Oh yeah, 3D. Okay. And there's entity hitboxes. You can do F3. Oh, these things are in here. Okay, that's cool. This is my first ever time actually seeing this and actually playing with it. So what? Chunk selection paths. What's that? Oh, that's cool. So we have FPS. Of course, if you want it always on to show you guys the FPS. Then you can. And then you can see system specs. And then like you see like player selection. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, that's probably player select. I don't know what that means. But this is like how you can customize basically the F3 menu for yourself. Light levels, you see, because that shows you what the level is in the area. You can have it set this is like on by default. FPS, always on, shows you the FPS. And all those are going to keep on because I think it's really cool to have on. Basically, this is reminding me. What does that mean? Performance. Don't know what that. Oh, okay. So you can make your own profile. That's cool. You can make your own profile in this. That's really cool. I love it. So yeah, basically that's all the change. So if we do the thing I like about the shelves on Java is that you, unlike Bedrock Edition right now, you can feed items into it. So if we go to here, if I go to here, and if I throw in, let's say, a stack of amethyst, and Control Q, you see, the hopper actually feeds it in. You see, you can see that this actually has hopper interaction. And if I just do this right now, if I just powered the hopper by just doing this and this, if I just powered the hopper and put this 18 in, if I just grab a stack and just put the stack in here, is that a whole stack? Yeah, okay, so interaction again, okay. Then if I unpower this, you can see the shelf starts draining because it's taking things out of the shelf. Sorry, I forgot what it was, the name of it. And then you can see once it's all done, you can grab everything out. I love this. This is really cool. I hope in this week's Bedrock Preview, because I don't know if there's a preview yet out. I was sleeping and I just woke up from my nap, so yeah. And so basically, I haven't checked Twitter yet, and I don't know if his preview's out yet. I do know a Java Edition preview's out because of my notifications on YouTube, but yeah, they need to fix the thing it looks like in the hotbar. I think it looks weirder on Java than it does on Bedrock. But you can pose it, and it works exactly the same as Bedrock editions. It does emit, dang it, it does emit a comparator, and I think, like, for example, you can now use if you have seen my secret entrance YouTube short where I show you a combination lock with this guy, then you can now build this on Java. You can now build the Bedrock contraption and the combination lock I made a short of recently. You can now build that on Java because they work exactly the same. This should be number 4. And so if I do F3 plus F5, darn it, F3, you have to really time it. And then you have to go to BLO, looking at block, always. There you go. See, power 4. And then if I click this, power 1, power 2, 3, 4, F3 plus F5, BLO. Actually, I'm going to have this all just to F3. So, yeah. So, you see that this works like the same, which I really love. I hope that we get this interaction, right? I really do hope we get this interaction on Bedrock soon, because this is really cool. And I wasn't expecting us to really get a snapshot today with some additions, like the horse armor, which means we're probably going to get horse changes in either the fall or winter drop. Because why would Mojang add a horse armor if they are not changing horses? Like, do you see what I'm getting at? Why would Mojang add this copper horse armor without without changing how horses are bred and can't, because I heard from Waddles and all of that how we're supposed to be getting horse changes on how you tame them and that they can actually swim in water and stuff like that. And I don't know why they introduced this without thinking about maybe in this fall drop or in this fall drop or in the winter drop we might get horse changes. Because why would they introduce this without doing horse changes? Just something I would point out. But nothing else has been added or changed. But you can see it. But the cool thing is that if we change this to peaceful and go to the spawn eggs, you can see it says disabled in peaceful. So now spawn eggs now show if it's disabled in peaceful mode. The mob is disabled, which I just think is just really cool. And we now have the copper armor in Java. We basically Java now is caught up with Bedrock Edition, with of course some minor adjustments, tweaks, and with some additions such as the copper horse armor and such as the lightning rod changes. Such as the lightning rod right here changes, where the lightning rod can actually oxidize. And if you grab honeycomb, then you can see you can wax any of them. Then of course with the axe, you can of course just take off the oxidation. And for this, then you can do that and then that. But I also want to test when a lightning rod, when lightning strikes it. Does that mean I want to test this out somewhere safe, so I'm gonna go over here. Actually, now I'm gonna go to the nearest place over here. Sorry if it's lagging, guys. I don't know why it's lagging on what's it called, OBS. I don't know why, but I really want to test this out really quick. So if I do this. /summon lightning bolt. Tilde, then -1. Interesting. Very interesting. Why, when lightning strikes it, why does it not go back a oxidizing stage? Because if you look at because if you look at this, like I want to actually let me test because you see this is not waxed, but this is not waxed either. See, I want it to go. Why does it not when lightning strikes? So why does it not go to this state then? That is so confusing. Why does it not go back? Oxidation. Like and get newer once lightning strikes it. That just makes it weird. Mojang, please allow lightning rods to go back a oxidation when lightning hits it. When a lightning bolt hits it, it should go back a oxidation. And if it's from oxidized, it should go from oxidized to weathered if it is struck by lightning. I just think that would be just really cool and a cool way to unoxidize it without using the axe. I just think that would be really cool. I would love the same thing for the copper golem. I think I showed the copper golem lightning works on it. So why does it not work on the lightning rods? That's something I'm just confused on, but. That's basically all I have time for today's Java Snapshot video. I hope you really guys enjoyed it. This is my first time experiencing this. So I hope you guys are enjoying today with this week's Java Snapshot. Java finally catched up to Bedrock in one single snapshot, which I knew was going to happen. I knew they were going to just release one huge snapshot where they introduce all the features from Bedrock to Java. So yeah, I knew 100% this was going to happen because how else are they supposed to catch up to Bedrock? And I knew these were all on Java already, plus more. I knew they had all this done already, plus more on Java's side. So that's probably why they released Bedrocks early. So yeah, that's it. That's my videos. Take care, guys. Peace.